Hey, what's up, my friends? Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Victor, and I help people navigate through their ascension process. Today I'm going to answer a question that I received just this morning from a girl named Gigi. She was saying, Victor, I'm being yanked all over the map. I have no job, no money. My parents want to see me suffer. I can't manifest happiness. Feeling like I'm just being yanked all over the place. Confused. I tried changing my thoughts and thinking more positively, but that hasn't really done anything. What do I do? Help. I didn't read that exactly, but that was pretty much the gist of it, and I would expect that almost every single person, whether you identify with the exact circumstance or not, knows what that state of mind feels like. You're probably quite familiar with it. I know I am. I felt that way a lot. Often, extremely often, for years on and off. And the really confusing part is sometimes you feel the exact opposite of that. You feel like you know exactly where you're going. You feel extremely, almost euphoric by the degree of connection you feel. And then you can wake up feeling just like this person. And it's like, what is this? So I'm going to do my best to talk about that. I don't have any specific way to not feel that way. I have rather come to learn to accept, as best I can, that state of being happens all the time. There's an initial shock, I realize, and it can take years to wear off for some of us, for me anyway, where your life is going, there's ups and downs in life. No, everyone goes through stuff and whatnot, and life changes, relationships change, jobs change. Sometimes and years are worse than others, some are really good. It's kind of all, life in general is all over the place. But it just gets kicked up to such a noticeable notch of all over the place, to where everything's on the extreme ends of the spectrum. Extreme bliss, extreme confusion, extreme. And when you find yourself sort of caught in a cycle of the extreme, like what this person was saying, it is very tough. It's very tough, and you can't help but wish things would just calm the hell down already. Why won't life just give me a freaking break? Am I doing this? I don't know. All I know is I can't keep up with the insanity of my life and my emotions and my thoughts and confusion. And I will right here admit that state of being still happens to me quite a bit. And here I am, I'm sharing on YouTube. I believe that state of being happens to anyone going through this process. And what has helped me is just experiencing the benefits of it enough times to where I can now more safely know and have confidence that not only will that resolve itself, but it'll resolve itself in a way that's highly beneficial for me. Even though I'm constantly shocked at how such a mess could possibly wrap itself up so quickly in a way that lifts me up on the cloud yet again, but it always does. So I think the best thing I could say is that you're not doing anything wrong. And I don't just always share about, well, this happened to me, so this is how it is for you. I hear from a lot of you guys. Really unique situation where I hear from so many of you. And I recognize patterns and themes. And what you're describing, Gigi, is something that a lot of people go through. A lot of people go through all the time. You probably have already. And in my opinion, it's to be expected with the degree of change we're undergoing and the speed at which it's taking place. We're waking up from the dream. The veil is thinning. We're ascending. Those sound nice, and they have extremely positive implications. But to do that as a very densified 3D soul stooped in thousands of years of conditioning, That's a big jump, a big accomplishment. Kind of like if you were to take a 5-year-old kid and throw them into high school and expect them to pass a test. It's like, oh my God, I just want to play. I don't know what's going on. That's, in a sense, what we're going through. It's just a huge, huge, huge undertaking and jump. So the transition, the road to it, the journey can and very oftentimes is extremely extreme. And yet, the remarkable thing is that you're still alive. You just wrote that today. So you've been going through this however long, even a week is impressive. But some of you have been going through this for years. And you're still here. And you're going to find yourself 5 years from now, still here. Regardless of what happens, you're all still here. And the longer you're still here, the better at functioning in this chaos you'll become. And you'll start to reap the fruits of your labor. It'll start to really show you, wow, this is leading somewhere. And the degree in which you're struggling now will be paid back to you in dividends. And all you have to do to realize that is just stay alive and keep going and doing your best. It's really that simple. You don't have to eat this or avoid this or do this or recite this or follow this. You just have to do your best. Use your own common sense. Be your own authority. Keep going forward. Stay alive. The energy knows what you can and cannot take. The energy knows what you will do in response to the situations it manifests for you. So there is also comfort in that. Knowing that you are able to deal with, benefit from, and rise higher from every single little facet of your life. So you're not alone, girl. You're doing just fine. In my opinion, the ones who are struggling intensely are the ones who are making the fastest progress. There's a lot of people, it's kind of ironic that you see other people on the planet and they don't seem to be affected by this energy. And it's because they're resisting it. They're ignoring it. And it's just kind of bouncing off of them in a sense. So though they're not maybe experiencing the lows as you are, they're not going to experience the highs either. They already are experiencing the ramifications of the vibrational dissonance between them and the new energy. You're riding with this energy, and it's a tough ride. It's like most people they're staying on the ground watching the roller coasters all around. And there's a few crazy ones who actually got on the freaking roller coaster. And they're scared. Oh my God, I'm on a roller coaster. It's scary. It's unpredictable. I'm all over the place. And you look down, they're all just kind of standing there. Well, this roller coaster just keeps going up and up and up and up and up and up and up. But it is a roller coaster. And the sooner you can accept that, the more likely you'll be in some semblance of a state of peace as a result. So that's all I have to say. I know I didn't really give you any tips or advice. This is just sort of what came to me in relation to your question. I didn't think about it, I just kind of read it and talked about it. So hopefully that helps you. And that's all I have to say. Thank you guys. Keep the questions coming. They always help me. I enjoy answering them. I wish you all well with this roller coaster ride we're all on. And I commend you for your bravery for stepping on. Have an amazing day. Namaste.